Yo, what's up YouTube? My name is Chisha Zed. I'm back, man, with another video for you. You know how it goes. No more wasting time. Let's get it. Fellas, if you ever wanted any other proof to know that we live in a gynocentric society, you're going to get it today. You're going to get it because I know you get tired of hearing people, women in specific, say things like, hey, you know, the patriarchy this and the patriarchy that, and men are in charge and we need to get women in power. Well, women are in power and they're doing craziness with that power. Maybe I'm being extreme. I don't think so. I've got something to share today, but before I get into it, I want you to hit that like button, man. Show your boy some love. People need to see this video. They need to, right? It might save someone's life and even yours. So this morning I got a message in my Instagram. Add me on Instagram. And this was the post. I'm going to read the post for you. California becomes the first state to pass stealthing bill, making non-consensual condom removal illegal. All right, so they've officially made removing that British raincoat, you know, we'll call it a British raincoat or raincoat, during the act when you're busting those cheeks, illegal if your partner doesn't know that you've taken it off, right? And on the surface, you can sit there and say like, you know, that's a good thing. And most men who only see surface level will sit there with their blue pill conditioning and say, you know what, that's a step in the right direction. Look at them protecting people who are not aware or given permission. But look a little bit deeper and you can see that this right here is another sign, right? That we are living in a gynocentric social order. This is what this is. This bill protects women, not men. Women. Don't take my word for it. Let's watch a few short clips, short videos. I'm not going to stop it. I'm just going to let them play, and then I'm going to share my thoughts after I'm done playing them. Here we go.
Someone opts into stealthing, you are exchanging someone's safety and sense of self just for your pleasure.
Yeah, you mentioned safety and all these other things, but condoms also prevent pregnancy. So if you remove a condom without someone knowing, you can get this person pregnant. I'm interested to see what people on social media had to say. One tweeter wrote, stealthing is actually rape, period. Okay, so here is a real interesting conversation, guys. How far do we want to put this on the spectrum of sexual assault?
Well, I think that, you know, I know that people that this has happened to, and I think the whole issue with stealthing is that this isn't a man and a woman, you know, going into like a sexual moment and he's saying, well, I don't want to wear a condom, and she's saying, okay, or no, and he's forcing her. These are two people that are agreeing on a type of a sexual encounter, and one person or the other is taking that choice away. So, you know, if you look at it in those terms, it is a version of assault, and it is a version, I think, of, you know, of rape. And I know that almost sounds uncomfortable to say, but when you think about people that are maybe quietly suffering with this
I wasn't going to talk, guys, but I can't do it. I can't let the next video play. I got to talk about this. Aren't you guys sick and tired of watching women figure out different ways to accuse men of grape? Listen, don't confuse what I'm saying with, because this is what they love to do, right? You say something to maybe see another perspective, to present another perspective, and people say, oh no, you're empowering grape and you're a terrible person. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is they're continuously expanding the definitions of what grape means, right? And if you're wondering why I'm not saying the actual word, well, it's because I'm trying to protect the channel, right? But aren't you tired of that? This really reminds me of an episode that I remember watching on Fresh and Fit, actually, where they talked about the CDC's whole different statistics that they give on like 1 in 5 women will experience GRAPE or some form of SA in their lives.
Now we're going to get into the other myths that people say, thanks to the CDC, Center for Disease and Crime Control.
Go.
Anytime you guys look at a study and you interpret data, always look at the limitations, all right? Alcohol facilitated sex was considered to still be SA and or GRAPE under the CDC terms. So guys, in other words, if you went out with your girl or even your wife and you had a couple glasses of wine and you guys hooked up, the CDC terms that will define that as GRAPE and or SA. Also, guys, very important, the questions they asked were vaguely worded questions to include, did you have bedroom fun with a guy under the premise that he gave you some kind of future promise and or situation that could lead to a relationship? Guys, so basically, if you tell a girl, hey, I'm gonna take you out on a dinner date after we smash, and you don't do it, the CDC terms that as GRAPE.
The Lambo's rented.
You know what I'm saying? The Lambo's rented.
The Lambo's rented.
South Beach, y'all niggas in South Beach, y'all doing that?
Be careful.
That's great.
How ridiculous is that, man? How much further do we have to go? Men, protect yourselves out here. Knowing is half the battle. Educating yourself is half the battle, because you never know when one of these women, right, who is emotional and is vindictive, wants to use these new laws and these new bills that are being set up to protect women and endanger you against you, right? Knowing and educating yourself is very, very crucial, very important, which is why if you haven't liked the video yet, hit that like button. Share this video. It's ridiculous. I'm going to let the rest of this play, and then I'm going to share the rest of what I think about this.
It's time to start like normalizing that conversation and recognizing that it does have, rape can have different forms.
I think that's fair too, because in any sexual encounter, consent can be withdrawn at any time. Consent isn't just, hey, do you want to have sex? Yes. And then that's it. Like at any point, someone can say, you know what, I'm not comfortable with this. I don't want this. Right. So under the definition that would fall into rape, even though for some people they might be like, that's extreme. But if at any point someone does something without your consent, at that point, that encounter becomes rape.
So, okay, so let's give him the benefit of the doubt here for a second, right? Let's say, you know, that's a great idea. And yes, nobody in the middle of a man, especially, you know, because he's the one that puts on the British raincoat, right? We don't have a lot of, they are female like condoms out there, but I don't think they're that popular. So let's say, yeah, he takes it off. Well, what if he didn't take it off? What if the condom broke? What if the British raincoat broke? So now it's her word against yours. You see the problem there? Now it's her word against yours. And whose side do you think they're going to take? They're going to take the woman's side. We see this a lot. We see this a lot in family court, right? In divorce court. There's a lot of problems with this new bill. Is that there's no way during the act with the woman that you can prove that the condom didn't just break, right? There's no way. If they're telling her like, hey, no, the condom broke. And she's like, no, you took it off by yourself. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. And you're like, no, it broke. How are you going to prove that? How are you going to prove that? So my first problem with this is it's her word against yours, man. It's her word against yours, because here's the truth. When you're having that intimacy with a woman, you know, and you're blessing those cheeks, the condom could either get stuck inside, it could come off and come off you. But the moment she realizes it's off and she knows that like, oh, you know, there's this bill and this law and there's a way I could be vindictive and get this guy back. Now you're screwed. How do you prove that? How is somebody going to prove that the condom just broke, right? Second thing, they say it's to prevent the safety, the health of the woman, right? The safety and the health of a woman, and also pregnancy. Well, where's the law that protects men from having children, being responsible for children, their seed coming to life that they didn't want? Where's that bill? Because a woman can say, hey, I'm on birth control. And she can lie to you and say, yeah, I took the pill. Go ahead, bust inside. And you're more than happy to. You know what I mean? And now she lied. And now you got a kid. Now you're on child support. Now you're shit out of luck. But hey, no one cares about that. You're not going to hear a bill about that. Why? Because, well, that empowers men. Men have too much power. We need to give women more power. More power to women. So, whatever you've got to do as a man to protect yourself, do it. Because I know you have questions. Do it. To protect yourself, do it. I've heard a lot of people touch on different ways you can protect yourself. Keep receipts. Document. Oh yeah, it's getting real out here, man. Don't play with your life. Because in this society, again, they're not looking out for a man's best interest. They're looking out for the woman's best interest. And that's just the truth. But hey, I'm curious to know what you guys think of the topic. Comment down below. Let me know. Also, if you have not hit that like button, man, hit that like button. Share this video. Protect yourself. Protect yourself, man. Hey guys, my name is Chisha Zed. I'm out of here. Peace.